term is often applied to an angel who fell out of favor with God, seducing humanity into bad things and bad ways, and who now rules over the fallen world. And this Satan goes by many names and titles. No matter what you call him, Satan either gets blamed for almost everything or just ignored as if he doesn't exist. Well, the combined Old and New Testaments say he is known by many names. He's the devil. He's called Baalel. He's Beelzebub. And those verses basically describe his character. So when you see names like the Evil One, the Prince of the Power of the Air, the God of this present age, the Father of Lies, the Great Accuser, those verses tell us what he's like. There are many personalities assigned to this character, and his multiple personalities make me nervous. He's a ruler of this present world. He's called crafty while being a liar. He's a deceiver while being a gossiper, a murderer while keeping his hands clean, an opposer, a schemer, who was evil from the beginning, and yet he knows Scripture. While distinguishing himself as an angel of light, this is not some one-sided character. Oh no, he has many sides. He enters the very throne room of God, and not even the angels bring an accusation against him. Now, although we assume much, we really don't know a lot about Satan's past. We do know God created him because John says God created everything. We know that he was created good because everything God created was good. The Bible never really tells us what caused Satan's fall. However, Jesus speaks of seeing him fall. That fall resulted in some of Satan's followers being bound. And we know that at the very early stage in the history of man, Satan was already cunning in his abilities to deceive. And he proceeded to use his skills on the very first couple. Even though we don't have the full details of Satan's past and future, we're told in the Bible where he's been, what he's currently doing, and where he's going. Although we know that Satan is called the God of this world and the Prince of the Power of the Air, as was named the Prince of Darkness, he holds a throne in several cities. His position is that of adversary. That's what Satan means, or the Satan in Hebrew means. Or if you will, he's a prosecution. Modern and medieval portrayals assume much about Satan's position and authority, but we don't have to infer or assume. Truth is, the Bible points out very clearly that Yahweh and Satan are in fact the same person. The Bible has more than one account of the rule of David, one of Israel's major patriarchs. And a lot of you know it was recorded in Samuel and in Chronicles. 2 Samuel 24 from the Old Testament. Again, the anger of Yahweh burned against Israel, and he incited David against them, saying, "Go and take a census of Israel and Judah." And then from the New Testament, 1 Chronicles 21, Satan rose up against Israel and incited David to take a census against Israel. Did you see that? Yahweh commanded David to do something evil. And in the mirroring recording in Chronicles, it was Satan who challenged him to do it. Remember the story. Yahweh decided that in order to properly punish David for the grievous crime of counting humans, which he told him to do so, he unleashes a plague on Israel that would kill 70,000 people. It would certainly explain why Yahweh loves violence and bloodshed so much. He possesses people, incites them to violence, and then punishes them for being possessed. He even allows human sacrifice from time to time. Western civilization has been under the mind control of the bipolar Yahweh for thousands of years. People who think Yahweh is the Most High God serve the evil bipolar one. Remember, he hardened Pharaoh's heart so that he could punish him even further. And that story finishes with the killing of every firstborn in Egypt. Excuse the long breath there, which is still celebrated today, for Christ's sake.